From the East and the West, you've heard others, but now you've tuned into the best. This is a PrimeWave Media production.
What's up, world? It's the one and only Pop DBIC, the primetime capper, and it is time for the premier sports betting show, the Primetime Angles, live on IG. And boy, oh boy, this is gonna be well, it won't be the last day since pretty much I'll be bringing the show every weekend on IG. But once again, I'm making the announcement. You guys know now we're gonna be doing the Primetime Angles daily at noon. It doesn't matter what game starts at 8 o'clock in the morning. It does not matter. We're going to start the show at 12 noon every day Pacific time. It's going to be on YouTube, Facebook, and on Twitter. Okay, so pretty much make sure you guys tune in. You have your comments and everything like that. I'm going to open up a phone line I have a phone line as well, too, that I'm going to have people call in and, ask questions and stuff like that. And, have a pretty good time and things. But once again, we are moving to noon on StreamYard. And it's going to be a show with a little bit more bells and whistles and things like that, a little bit more professional, all that good stuff. And pretty much going to be bringing in guests, all that good stuff, too. I'm going to be bringing in these cappers, too, these people that be like, I'm the best to ever do it. Yeah, you're going to come in, and we're going to make sure that, you walk that walk since you talking that talk. You know what I mean? So, we're going to make these guys put their money where their mouth is. You know what I mean? So, yes, it's going to be probably about an hour a day. Pretty much 55 minutes. So, and it's going to have ads, commercials, everything just like a regular show. So y'all just be ready, man. It's about to be lit. It's about to be litty. I can't wait. And I just had to go ahead and make the announcement once again to you guys as well, too. To the people who are that watch daily, so y'all don't be like, Pop, why aren't you doing the show no more? We're moving, and then I'll be back still doing this IG things every Friday. And the show will be on IG every day as long as they let me load it up. It'll be on IGTV as well too, so you guys won't be missing. But we'll be on live Saturdays and Sundays now. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into it. I just want to get the room kind of stacked up a little bit too. Today, it's a big day today, man. We got big football today. We got big college hoops going on today. We got some good games in the NBA. So I decided today just to go ahead and break it down for you guys in the simplest form. Let's just go ahead and play some nice little tickets today in college basketball instead of going after a team, CBB bets list. Let me go. I got two really good tickets for you guys. You can single what you like here, or you guys can parlay them. But I set them up in a parlay form. I singled them as well, but I set them up in a parlay as well too because I feel like we can hit these as a group. So up first is going to be the PrimeTime PK6, and it's going to be up first is going to be plus 14 on UCF. They're going to be going against the number one team in the AAC, which is Houston today. I think UCF probably doesn't win the game, but they figure out a way to cover in this game. So let's go ahead and see how it shakes out. Plus 14 with UCF. Let's go. All right, so we move on and we have ourselves Stony Brook money line minus 125. I think this should be a good play as well too. It's a back-to-back game against New Hampshire. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it shakes out. We move forward. We got Nevada playing against a struggling Fresno State. I'm surprised this season as well too. But Fresno State is really struggling this year. And Nevada is trying to make sure that they stay afloat so they can get into that tournament this year as well too. But we'll see how it goes. I like Nevada today to win this game by 8 or better. I know they're 6.5, but I like to put up at least an extra point over. You know what I mean? So I can know that so I can feel secure. So it is what it is, minus 6.5 Nevada. And then we got the plus 8.5 for Fordham. today. They're going against UMass. That's really a toss-em-up game right there. You could actually take the money line there as well, too, on Fordham, in my opinion. But we'll see how it goes. But I do like Fordham today with the plus 8.5. They should be able to cover over in the Bronx Zoo today. And then we got Sacramento State going against Idaho State. And you know what? These are some big sky schools. I know I haven't really picked on them too much this season, but I pay attention to that conference as well, too. Sacramento State is still a decent team. Idaho State's not that great. And so pretty much it's a toss-up. I'd rather go with the plus money here. So I'm going to go ahead and take Sacramento State plus 115. Let's see how it shakes out. And then we end it with the Santa Clara game today. They're going to go against San Diego, and I really do feel like this one should be a nice one for us. Santa Clara is playing some pretty good basketball right now. This is a conference game as well, too, for them. So they're trying to stay afloat. You know, they're somewhere in the middle of this what now is kind of a deep West Coast conference with San Francisco playing well this year. And you always know the usual suspects, St. Mary's, BYU, and then you already know the penultimum, the Gonzaga Bulldogs, the number one team in the nation, even though Baylor's the best team in the nation. So pretty much there it is. That's the primetime pick 6, 50-1. Let's see how it shakes out. Let's move forward from there. All right, so we move forward. We have ourselves the CBB Dog PK4. The Dog PK4. And pretty much what we're going to do here is we're going to take half it in the game against Baltimore County today. Half it can be trusted in this spot as well, too. I've actually pegged on them in a bunch of times, and we actually hit a big one with Hotfoot already this year. So I feel like Hotfoot is going to go up in here and do what they got to do. And we'll take the plus 215. Let's see how it shakes out. We move forward. You got Illinois State at home today going against Indy State. I think that Illinois State, they'll be good to us. They owe us. You know, they came real close, and then I think they dropped the game by a few points. But last time we put them in here, and then they won the next day. This time they're at home. I got some confidence in them. Plus 175 is always a good number. It tells me you got a chance, you got a good chance. So plus 175, let's see how it shakes out. Illinois State, money line. Then we got Coppin State going against Morgan State today. You know, pretty much the HBCUs going at it right now. So you already know, fish dinners on deck. You already know, get y'all fish dinners. So pretty much it is what it is at the end of the day. Coppin State versus Morgan State. I'm going to go ahead and take Coppin State on the plus 375 because, you know, in these HBCU games, anything goes. You know that. So pretty much Coppin State money line plus 375. Let's see how it shakes out. And then Wake Forest, I'm going to take them with a monster upset today. They're playing against Virginia Tech, but Wake Forest is due. And I'm going to tell you guys like this. The ACC on a Sunday is always tricky. And when you're a home team, it always kind of favors you in a sense. It doesn't matter how bad the team is. So I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb, take Wake Forest today with the plus 265. Let's see how it shakes out, and we'll go from there. All right. So pretty much we move forward, and now it's time to talk about the NBA. Man, the NBA, damn, the Hornets, they messed up the dog of the day last night. They was playing pretty good. Wind up losing by 3. We got the plus 9 with the Magic last night. That wasn't hard. But, man, I'm telling you. Man, you know we be wanting to get them dogs home. But Celtics, they're playing in about 45 minutes against the old rival Knicks. And, because they go way back. But the Knicks been so bad, that rivalry don't even matter no more. You know what I mean? It's like, it'll get back to where it needs to be once the Knicks actually start playing really good basketball again. But other than that, I'm going to go ahead and take the Celtics with the -7. I think that they should be good enough to take care of their business here, win this game by 20 or better. We have this, I said 20 or better, 10 or better, and hopefully 20 or better. And then, pretty much we have that here. And so we'll move forward, -7 on the Celtics. And hopefully they go ahead and take care of us today. They got Kemba Walker coming back, so that should be really good for these guys moving forward. Then you got the 76ers money line today, -145. I think that this should be a good bet. I know that I know they're shorthanded, but this team is good enough to beat the Thunder. The Thunder aren't a bad team, but the Thunder are a middling team. So that means every game they play in pretty much is going to always be real close unless they really come out and really jump all over your head and everything like that. But usually it's either gonna be jumping on their head, or they gonna jump on top of your head, or you guys are just gonna break even. All right, so pretty much there it is. That's going to be the 76ers for today, minus 145. Then you got the Bulls and the Mavericks today as well, too. That game comes on at noon Pacific time. And I think what happens here, the Bulls can't stop anything, but they can score a lot of points as well, too. I think the over 227 is going to be a go here. So let's go ahead and see how it shakes out. We move from there. Then we have ourselves the under 220 Jazz Nuggets. I think this one should be a good one for us as well today. Jazz Nuggets really match up very well again. And I know, these teams got some animosity towards each other pretty much since last year and everything like that. And, you can't wait to see the Spider go against Murray. And, man, those guys, hey, seriously, I'm still thinking about that first round playoff series between those two teams. And it was just amazing because usually with a series like theirs, all of us would have just been waiting on the highlights to watch it. But the NBA did pretty much such a good job, and the pandemic literally had us right in front of the TV watching every single game. And pretty much the Utah-Denver series is top 5 all time. Any round, dude, seriously. So pretty much it's gonna be fun to watch them play today. Catch a little bit of it on the NBA network, on the NBA channel. So under 220 Jazz Nuggets. Let's see how it shakes out. And then the dog of the day today is going to be the Pacers. I know that the Pacers seem like some risky business, but no, they're not. They're really good. And you know what? They're like the Clippers East. They don't have a superstar like the Clippers do. Clippers got 2 of them, but the Pacers, the way that they play as a team is why I'm saying that they remind me of the Clippers, because they really got some dogs on there. And when you look at it, they don't really have any weaknesses when it comes to the overall team. But, when it comes to the star, they don't have a significant star yet, even though Sabonis was an all-star, and they just lost Oladipo, who was an all-star as well, too. So I'm thinking this year, if we were to have an all-star game, Malcolm Brogdon would have probably been in that all-star game this year with Sabonis as well, too. So, the Pacers are playing much better basketball than people even know and expect, and they are really making some noise. So, Bucs, watch your back. Seriously, the Pacers are coming. Plus 220 Pacers money line. Let's see how it shakes out. We move from there. Now it's time to talk about the NFL. I know y'all looking forward to it, man. And man, it's gonna be a day today. And I know that they already chirping at the bit. It was funny. As soon as the Browns won, everybody's like, Chiefs. Then Tuesday it was like, yeah, Chiefs. Wednesday it was like, Chiefs. Then Thursday come around, you know what, man? I was looking at the stats, and the Browns don't look too bad. Then Friday is, the Browns and the Bills would be a great AFC championship. Then you get to Saturday, and the Bills win. Now the whole country wants to root for the Browns. Seriously. I saw that all over Twitter today. So pretty much, I think what's going to happen here is the Browns might not win the game. It's going to be a very tall task to win the game, to be that honest with you. But the thing is, though, they will cover how I'm feeling. Why? I showed y'all the numbers. The Chiefs have not covered the game in 2 months. And I think that trend is going to continue today. And the Browns are going to make this a very difficult game for Patrick Mahomes today. But we'll see. We'll see. But plus 9.5 on the Browns. And as you guys can see, they bet it down. It was at minus 10 literally the whole week until now. And it's probably going to go down to at 9 even as we speak. So pretty much it is what it is at the end of the day. That kind of does favor the Chiefs a little bit more since they did bet it down just a bit. But really pretty much that's just going to entice you to jump on them. And then you're going to be pretty mad at the end result. Because I got that feeling right now that this is an auto cover. But we'll see. We'll see. Nothing is a lock in this but your front and back door. All right, so pretty much under 57.5 here. I know this doesn't seem like it's possible, but it is. The thing is, though, what's going to happen is these teams are going to wind up actually using clock today. The Browns don't want the Chiefs on the field, and the Chiefs don't really want that Browns offense on the field either. So pretty much what we're going to do here is I think that we're going to have 5, 6, 7, 8 minute drives. It may end in a field goal, it may end in a touchdown, but it's going to wind up making this game go slightly under. So pretty much I'm taking the under 57.5. Let's see how it shakes out. And then I think the Browns, if any quarter they lead in, it'll be the first quarter. I think they get out to a fast start. They're going to catch a team. I think Kansas City's going to start slow like they did last year in the divisional, and then we'll have ourselves a game come the second quarter and beyond. But we'll see how it goes, though. But the Browns have a good number here, plus 170. So let's see how it shakes out. Let's roll from there. And that's my bets for the Browns and Chiefs today in the early game at 12:05 Pacific time. Plus 9.5 on the Browns, under 57.5. Browns money line first quarter plus 170. All right, so we move on and we have ourselves the final game of the weekend, and that's going to be the Bucs at the Saints. Saints coming in as a 3-point favorite. Bucs are over under of 53. You know what? I'm about to be a little formful today. I think Tom Brady goes in here and gets his revenge for those 2 bad losses he had against the Saints earlier this season. I think the Saints are a little shorthanded right now, and I think that pretty much what happened with them is that they had a little bit of confusion and played Breeze at the end. Now they've sacrificed Taysom Hill, a guy that I would think that will probably be the better suited quarterback for this situation today because, Breeze is still hurt. So pretty much at the end of the day, I think that it's detrimental to the team. So if Breeze gets hurt today, that means Jameis Winston is going to have a shot to have a revenge game today. So I don't know. I really don't think that the Saints are too ready for this game, in my opinion. They played well last week, but they played against the Bears, inept offense. Even though they did step up their offense late in the season, the Bears just didn't know how to win against really good teams. You know what I mean? Especially on the road. The Bears just, there was too much going on with the Bears. The Bears is going to have to fix things. But all in all, though, Bucs plus 125. I think they go ahead and they win today. It's going to be a close game, though. They wind up winning this game by a field goal or 4 or 5 points or so, okay? Even though 5 points is absolutely, kind of impossible. But let's say they win by 4 or better today. Or 3 or better, okay? And that's how I'm feeling with the Bucs today. So let's see how it goes. Plus 125. The over 53, that's Mando. I think that both teams are going to be scoring on each other left and right. It's going to wind up. I feel like the finish will be 34-31. That's what I'm banking on. And then we have the Bucs over 23.5 team total. So I'm thinking that the Bucs get in the 30s, the Saints get in the 30s. That's why I'm putting this over 23.5 team total here. So once again, it's going to be the Bucs and the Saints. Saints are a 3-point favorite. Over under is 53. The Bucs money line is plus 125. I got the over 53 and the Bucs over 23.5 team total for the full game. So there it is. There it is. Once again, I'm announcing that we are moving the show to the StreamYard app where we will be broadcasting on Facebook, the Primetime Angles Show, my Twitter, Pop DiBiase, and the YouTube PrimeWave Media. So make sure you guys are following one of those 3 outlets right there, and make sure that you guys don't miss out on the first episode of the new live show tomorrow, okay? It's going to be at noon Pacific time, all right? So let's do it big. Let's have a monster debut, and we'll go from there. But everybody, once again, make sure you bet with your head and not with your hearts. This is the premier sports betting show with the one and only Pop DiBiase, the Primetime Capper, and this is the Primetime Angles live on IG. And boy, oh boy, the movement is moving. So let's go ahead and get this money and not look back. All right, y'all have a beautiful day. Let's make some money. I'm on my way out. Gone. All right. Thank you for tuning in to the Primetime Angles, the premier sports betting show, hosted by the one and only Pop DiBiase, the Primetime Capper. This is a PrimeWave media production, and go ahead and press that subscribe button.
From the East and the West, you've heard others, but now you've tuned into the best. This is a PrimeWave media production.